Alright lads and ladies, how you all doing? Welcome back to a new video. Haven't made a video in quite a while, so I do apologise for that, but pretty much I'm doing this mini-series, I would imagine, because it's not going to take me very long, I don't think. But pretty much a few months ago now, I did get my fourth orb from Telos, and I said that if it was to get my fourth orb before my Telos pet, then I would go for a 10 bill loot tab. Now this is going to be sort of like episode 1 towards that 10 bill. I mean, we ended off our last episode of the 5 bill series and we were around 6.5 bill with the loot tab, so I've got about 4 billish, 3.5 to 4 bill to get, so that shouldn't be too difficult and it shouldn't take me too long with obviously Telos and all that other good stuff, Telos, Virago, and pretty much raids as well. Well, I'm getting back into raids just so I can get Acto, so I can do higher in Rage Telos and push for 1k eventually, but pretty much just showing a few loots on screen now. I'm also getting burial charms, which are useful for me to get to 5k reputation as well. I know 2016, almost 2017, and I do not have the 5k rep for raids, so I can't reroll drops just yet, and I don't really plan on doing the daily stuff either, just going to get the burial charms as drops and do it that way. So yeah, like I said, if you did see the video where I did say I was going to go for a 10 build tab if I get my 4th orb, then yeah, this is going to be pretty much the first episode on the road to 10 bill. So yeah, a few more raids kills done and out the way. I think I'm like 20 to 30 loots dry, maybe even more now. But yeah, I suppose I can't really complain. I mean, I'm getting the burial charms as well towards the reputation, and then we kicked it off with doing Telos. So I got my volcanic orb, so that was my 5th orb on a cheeky 4 streak. I know low in rage orbs strike again, like Jesus, you know, I've had so many orbs and drops just generally lower in rage, and I did actually click continue because I'm a donut. So I clicked continue. I had to do the next kill by risking the orb. We got that easily done and out of the way. I also got a treasure hunter key in the same kill, so I thought I'd get the pet. It spooked me a lot, but obviously not. But pretty much, we got the loot, we claimed the orb, we got that safely into the bank, and we only needed one more to make our 2nd weapon. And I was actually planning on keeping this staff for a bit for me to just like have it as an investment and have it count towards the 10 bill loot tab as well. But I'm going to deduct, if I do need to buy a dormant staff, I'll deduct that from it when I do end up making the staff, because I do feel that there is a massive jump from using a Sliske staff compared to a Nox. I mean, I'm currently using one now, and you know, I don't really want to go back to Nox. I love the Sliske staff, it's absolutely beautiful. But pretty much, a group of friends, me, Alan, and also Nick, pretty much decided that we may as well race to an orb set. So me and Nick were currently on 2 orbs each, and I don't really know what Alan was doing, probably flicking his bean or some shit, but he was doing something retarded, which means that he didn't actually do much Telos, if any at all, because also with time zones, Alan being American, me and Nick being European, sort of like, we were hoping when we were asleep that Alan wouldn't get anything, and yeah, it turns out that he didn't actually get anything. But yeah, pretty much whoever did actually finish the orb set first would get 100ml GP from each of the other people that were sort of like in on this bet, so you would have effectively got an orb set plus 200ml cash. Also, the release of the rune pouch made it so much nicer to nihil kills now. I've tried to streak to a warden just by using a nihil and no acto, and I've got pretty close. You know, I've only really failed due to PC issues, and yeah, I'm still having PC issues. But yeah, pretty much I've done some nice streaks, and you know, to top it off, this was a very nice streak, a 23 streak, 370% in rage, and we got our 3rd orb to finish our 2nd weapon, the Sliske staff that I was planning on keeping and using it in this series just to help me along with some added accuracy and DPS, and it does absolutely work a treat. So as you can see there, I'm PMing Alan that I won, and he's not very happy. I wish I was on TeamSpeak at the time as well, just to hear his reaction. It was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, pretty much I teleported then to the max guild because I was speaking to Nick as well. And straight away, as soon as I teleport to the max guild, I get a trade screen from Nick, and he kindly gives me the 100ml GP. You know, on his part, and then pretty much I was just waiting for Alan then to finish whatever he was doing before he could trade me the 100ml as well. So there we go, there was 100ml from Nick, and here is 100ml from Alan.
We're gonna ask any kids of today if they want to play 07. I don't think a lot of people would even consider.
Boys, I just got 420k cash, it's a sign.
Oh, it's not bad.
I got an orb, Nick.
No
I got
way.
a fucking orb. Oh
Really?
my god, I got an orb. Oh, for
Show
fuck's
me.
sake.
Oh my fucking god, I hate you. Oh my god.
Oh my god, making it fucking rain. Oh my god, I got a dormant staff.
Oh?
Yo, Alan, I got a dormant staff. See you, kid.
Did you stop, you fucking nigger?
There we
swear
go.
to God.
Lovely.
Yay!
Dude, I hope you fucking get cancer and just die or some
Yes,
shit.
boys.
Was that 1 bill?
Yeah, 900-ish.
Does that mean you get to keep your entire, whatchamacallit now?
We'll have that.
I just fucking saw it for JP, honestly.
I'll have that. Right,
It's worth more.
time to go from 100 again, huh?
How many people are telling you to kill yourself right now?
Ah, a lot.
Dude, legit, he only gets fucking dormant staffs and codexes, meanwhile I get fucking swords and bows.
Oh no, bitch, you mad?
So, yeah, we got another orb, and we also got a dormant staff, meaning that our next weapon we're going to make is going to be another Staff of Sliske, but this time it's going to be sold for max profit, so it'll be like 2.3, 2.4 bill, a bit like my first weapon, because I got obviously a dormant staff before I got my third orb, so that was pretty immense. And also just on screen now is just a nice little streak that I did get with a Nihil, and I also got 1000 Telos KC as well. But yeah, I'm trying to streak toward him with a Nihil, without Acto, and without any PC issues. So yeah, this streak did actually end on around 423% when my PC froze, or my client froze rather, on phase 4, and it was legit the perfect kill you could ever imagine as well. So yeah, I've pretty much got Telos down now. I'm looking at buying a new PC for next year to maybe start streaming, but that is pretty much it for the PVM of this episode. We shall go on to the loot tab. Alrighty then, so it's been a long time since I've actually shown this tab and pretty much got on with what we have on the boss KC and how the tab is looking, but we're going to crack on with it right away. So we'll go straight into the beast list and onto the boss kills. So we're up to 26,876. I really can't remember what I was at last time, but pretty much all I've been doing is living at Telos, and you're going to see that in a minute when I do scroll down. So I think pretty much all the bosses up here have just stayed the same. I haven't really done anything differently. I've just pretty much been camping Telos insanely amounts, because it's just absolute bang. So if we scroll down, you did see us get 1k Telos KC on a pretty nice streak with a Nihil earlier on, and we are now at 1027, so that is I think 3 thresholds. My next threshold will be at 1.2k KC, and this is going for the pet, so yeah, I'm 1027 KC currently, and we still don't have the Telos pet, so I'm not really too bothered about it because it's a boss that I can make complete bank from. If it was something a little bit less interesting and less profitable, then obviously I'd be a little bit more salty, but 1027 KC is pretty nice as well, and when I do get that pet, it's going to be well earned. So that is pretty much it, and that is the only thing that's pretty much changed. I've done some raids. You did see a few raid kills at the start of this episode, so yeah, we're up to 48 Yaka now and 68 Beastmaster, doing raids again with a few people that have gladly asked me to go along with them to try and get Acto so I can push for 1k in Rage, because I haven't really been doing much in Rage building at Telos, hardly any. My max in Rage is like 527%, but that is obviously without Acto, so yeah. Anyway, go into the bank, and here is the current loot tab. So nothing really has changed. The shards are the same. It's just general resources have built up a little bit, like the herbs and stuff you get from Telos, because I usually don't really claim the loot, I just go until I die, so that is pretty much why the loot doesn't really change too much. But I mean, we've got 53k dragon arrowheads now. That's pretty much like a troll drop. We've got, what else have we got? Coming up to 80 onyxes, that's not too bad. Over 1000 crystal keys, that's pretty sweet. Rune bars, they've stacked up quite nicely now from Telos, but pretty much you guys just want to see the bottom bit of the bit of this tab, and yeah, I've made myself an augmented Staff of Sliske, pretty much I paid 900 mil for the dormant version before getting my second dormant staff. So what I'm going to do when I do come to sell this tab, I'm going to minus the 900 mil from the dormant from this staff, so it comes out to be about a 1.3, 1.4 bill profit rather than a 2.3, 2.4 bill. But then later on we did obviously get ourselves the dormant staff, which is currently selling for about a bill or 900 to a bill, so that is pretty crazy. And then our first orb on our third weapon set. So currently I am 1027 KC with 7 orbs, 2 dormant staffs, a dormant codex or a codex, yeah, that's pretty insane. But yeah, this staff, I might actually end up keeping it, or I might just sell it and then we'll see, we'll go from there really. But yeah, that staff is pretty amazing. You know, I'm definitely gonna either keep it or buy it back in the near future, that's for sure, but I don't plan on selling it until obviously this tab is all nicely done and completed, and until I'm fully focused on gaining XP then. So yeah, that's not too bad. And that is pretty much it for this actual loot tab and this end of this episode. So pretty much this episode, or this series, is a sort of obviously a spiral from the 5 bill tab, and we ended that with I think 1.5 bill GP over what we did intend to get. So this series shouldn't really take too long. You know, there's only going to be a couple of episodes, I would imagine. You know, I think if I do end up making another weapon, that might be the tab complete looking at it, but yeah, I'm not really sure, but we're going to see, maybe get another episode or two, depending on how we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I shall see you in the next video. So have fun, stay safe, and peace.